What's up, people? How are we doing today? It's time for an all signs video, man. I haven't done one in so long, dude. The holidays came up, and then more holidays came up, and then my work just got piled on top of me, and I just haven't had the energy. But now we're picking them back up since we're all back to normal. All right, so if you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, please look in the description of the video. Description of the video. Okay, that's where you find everything you need to know. There's my people. How you doing? How you doing? So what's up, everybody? Also, too, I will keep shouting out here for the next probably several weeks. My personal fitness trainer now has a YouTube channel up and going, okay? And this person is a spiritual Zen fitness trainer. And if you have any New Year's resolutions and are interested in fitness from a spiritual perspective, check in the description of the video. His channel is in there too. Name's Coach Drew, man. Show Coach Drew some love. Let's go ahead and hop into this. Aries. Do we have any Aries people in here? A couple hundred of you in here so far. Aries. Hello, people. How you doing? Aries. Do we have any Aries people in here? What do we got for Aries for the next week or so? I say or so because I am kind of loose when it comes to my time frames. What flipped out here? Oh, the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So loss of passion, loss of interest. Okay. Maybe in the past you were pretty interested in this and passionate about this, but now I just don't really think so. Thanks, Melissa, for that super chat. Greatly appreciated. But I'm not really of interest and passion, and it's just the fire is gone, the spark is gone, if that makes any sense, you know. And there's David with a super chat. Thank you so much, appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get 5 shuffles here. There's another super chat. I can't pronounce that. Ramayas, thank you so much. Thank you. 2 more shuffles, 2 more for Aries. Okay, Page of Swords. Okay, 10 of Cups. Okay, so this is something that, yeah, I think you were very passionate about this for quite some time. But, I mean, some of you just wasted your time for so long that fire is gone, you know. Others of you, it didn't really take that long. It did, you know. So it just really depends on how invested you were into this. But at one point in time, you were incredibly passionate about this, and now you just feel like it's a waste of time. Okay, with the 6 of Wands reverse. 8 of Cups, I do feel like you are walking away from this right here, and you don't want to do this again, Aries, do you? I do see communication coming in here, though. Okay, Page of Swords. I think this is probably new communication, honestly. That's what that feels like. That feels new. That doesn't feel like it has anything to do with this person who is still holding a grudge. They're still pissed off at you. Still waiting, thinking that it's going to work out one of these days, but still pissed off. Some of you, this has been an on and off cycle where the same thing just keeps repeating itself over and over and over again. Either way, though, no. I think you're dealing with somebody who's very emotionally immature. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you, but I think you're just ready to go, dude. You're talking to somebody new, aren't you? I see new communication coming in for Aries. All right, well, let's get a few advice cards for you. 3 advice cards for Aries. My head's itching. Sorry about that. 3 advice cards for Aries. Oh. Hang on, let me get this super chat real quick. Boston Bay, thanks for the 20. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. 3 advice cards for Aries. 3 advice. Okay, the High Priestess. Okay, a lot of times, remember, following your intuition more often than not will require you to be nervous and scared. Okay, being intuitive does not mean that you're never scared, you're never nervous. When you follow your intuition, that means, yeah, it might be scary, it might be nerve-wracking, it might scare the hell out of me, but I don't let fear and anxiety make decisions for me, if that makes any sense. Okay, Knight of Cups. Yeah, I see something new's coming in for you here. Something new is coming in for you. But with the Death in the reverse right here, I still think that there's some things that you need to reflect on from the past, okay? Don't just dart straight into something new and completely forget about your past, okay? remember to reflect on your past. Reflect on that, okay? There's a lot of lessons that were learned in the past that will help you as you move forward, okay? All right, Taurus. Taurus. Do we have any Taurus people in here? Taurus. Oops. I'm really liking my new setup a lot better, too. Loving this new setup here, y'all. I'm digging it. Taurus. What do we got for Taurus for the next week or so? Oh, Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Not 100% sure exactly how I feel about this just yet, but I do feel like there is no wishy-washiness here. Okay, whatever decision is being made, there's no second guessing it. Maybe, shoulda, woulda, coulda. What are the pros and cons? No. Very final decision. Very, very final. Okay. 3 shuffles here. 1. Thanks, Izzy, for that super chat. Thank you. 2 and 3. Seven of Cups. Emperor reverse. Some of y'all are dealing with an Aries. Could be another Taurus. Could be a Cancer. You're moving forward from this, though. Queen of Wands reverse for you, too. Okay? Queen of Wands reverse for you, too. Are you dealing with an Aries? Aries got the same damn card. Same card. Similarly, though, I do feel like you're moving forward from this right here. It could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, but you've relinquished control. Okay, I think that may have been the battle between the two of you, was a control issue. Queen of Pentacles, Emperor reversed. I think the two of you were kind of mirroring each other a little bit when it comes to wanting to be the one in control equation, you know. Thanks for that super chat, Mowdy. I hope I said that right. If not, I apologize, but thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, it could have been a third-party situation for some of you. But I really feel like you actually have the desire to be fair. You want equal give and take. I don't do any more than you. You don't do any more than me. I don't take any more than you. You don't take any more than me. You know, I want everything to be equal and fair across the board. You know what I mean? Thanks. I don't know how to say that, but thank you for that super chat. Invicta, thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah. So the person you're dealing with is dropping this for the most part, but they are still heartbroken by this. Okay, they are still heartbroken. I don't think they want you to know, but you have a lot of, because they know that when you make up your mind, there ain't no playing around. And they know this. They know this, okay? So I think a lot of you are exploring new options right now, or you're just at least welcoming them in. You know, I've made up a final decision. You know, everybody knows, Taurus, that when you make up your mind, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. There ain't no maybe or maybe, you know, no. When you make up your mind, it's fucking made, isn't it, Taurus? And they know this. They know this, okay? So they are still very heartbroken, but basically they feel like they're left with no choice but to settle with the way things are, you know? Let's get 3 advice cards here for Taurus. 3 advice cards. Ace of Swords in the reverse. I would not try to open up communication here. Hierophant reversed. Okay, so that's the second time that's come out right there. You need to step outside of your comfort zone, okay? For those of you who, you know, Taurus is real big on comfort zones. When one of your cards comes out in the reverse as advice, step outside of your comfort zone a little bit, okay? No matter what it is that you do or who you find yourself involved with, don't ever look to a person, a connection, a relationship as your source of happiness, okay? Find your own source of happiness, no matter what it is that you're doing, okay? So, Gemini. What do we got for Gemini? Okay, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Nobody's coming forward here. This feels to me like, I mean, I'm just going to tell you what I feel intuitively. This, to me, feels like it's very silent. Like there's this silence between the two of you. And I don't think anybody's coming forward. Nobody's coming forward. Both of you could want to come forward. Some of you are in a situation where you're both waiting on each other to come forward, but nobody is. Nobody is. Three shuffles, 3 more. Yep, the sun in the reverse, Temperance. Some of y'all dealing with a Sagittarius. I also have Libra and Aquarius here. Okay, King of Cups reversed. Yeah, see? The Hangman reversed. I think both of you are kind of waiting on hearing from each other. There's this awkward silence. When I say awkward, what I mean is for some of you, this is something that kind of like in the middle of the conversation, somebody got mad and just blocked, right? Or if you were talking on the phone, somebody just hung up. Or, you know what I mean? The conversation ended like abruptly for some of you. I know this isn't for everybody, but this is how it feels. Take this how it resonates for your situation. But it's just like this ended very abruptly and nobody got a last word in. I didn't get to hear your point, didn't get to make my point. Now we're just kind of waiting in the silence. For whatever reason, I feel like there's silence between you and this person, okay? Could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. God damn, man, I got Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Aquarius, and Leo. I got Leo here too, okay? It could be anybody though, y'all. But I feel like you're getting a little bit tired of waiting here. You're getting a little bit tired of waiting. King of Swords. It's getting to the point now where you don't even really have any feelings anymore. Not really. It's kind of going numb after a while. After I hold on to the same feelings for so long, after a while it starts to go numb. Starts to go kind of numb. Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So, I do think this is outside of the time frame though. Okay, you saw how many cards I pulled out here. This is outside of this weekly, but I do think you are eventually going to end up hearing from this person. Okay, not anytime soon, but eventually later on down the line. But you can't trust him. You are going to hear from him, I think, but you can't trust him. Can't trust him. There will not be an open, honest attempt, to rekindle things between the two of you. It'll be the same old story, same old song and dance, my friend. All right, well, what advice do we have here? 3 advice cards. The Lover's card. This is also the Gemini card. Don't ever discredit the connection, okay? Don't ever discredit any connection. I don't care if it was a positive one, a negative one, okay? This connection, there was nothing accidental about it. You and this person came together for a very specific reason, and it served a very specific purpose, okay? The best way to take whatever that purpose was and use it to your advantage is to actually sit and analyze. What did this mean? How can I use this to extract wisdom from it? How can I use my experiences in this connection to build a better version of myself? How can I reinvent myself? Okay? So yeah, definitely don't waver. Don't be wondering, I don't know. Don't waver, okay? If you've turned and walked away from this, keep walking. Keep walking, okay? Don't go back. We don't have time to go backwards in 2021, ladies and gentlemen. Not in 2021. There ain't no backtracking. I ain't got time for that. All right, Cancer. Cancer. Do we have any Cancerians? Cancer. Boom, the 8 of Cups. All right, you know what that means. Doses. Bye. Bye-bye. Walking away. That could be a good thing, though. You never really know. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2. 2 more. Oh, yeah. Hey, look what just flipped out. 6 of Swords. Yeah. Hey, man. And here's the cool thing, too. You can see my cards now. You saw how that just happened. Okay, I was alerted to pull the 8 of Cups here, and then the 6 of Swords jumped out. Those of you who are familiar with the tarot, those are both cards of walking away and moving on and transitioning on from something, okay? Okay, Ace of Wands reversed. Could be a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Queen of Swords reversed. Man. See, the person you're dealing with, I still think wants to talk to you, though. I still think they want to talk to you, but I don't really think you want to hear anything that they have to say. Okay? Knight of Swords. Sorry about that. Hang on. There we go. Knight of Swords, Page of Cups reversed. Okay, a lot of you were betrayed. We're done very dirty. We're done very wrong. You were stabbed in the back, and you're done with it. I'm done with it. I can't keep doing it. You know, I'm throwing in the white towel. All right. If that's the way you want to play the game, fine. You can have this. You can have this battle. I hope it's worth it to you. You know, later on down the line, when I've healed up and I'm doing better with my life, I hope you winning this battle really gets you what you think it's going to get you. Okay. But the person that you're dealing with here, they still want to talk to you. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. But I don't think you want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. You're dropping it. You're done. Done dollar. Okay. For some of you, this was a cycle. This feels very cyclish, where the person kept doing the same thing to you over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And now it's done. Dun 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 dun. And I really don't have anything else to say. That was really short, sweet, and to the point. Thank you, Kara, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Am I coming in clear? Sometimes, like looking here, I got my computer right under the camera now, and it looks a little choppy and jumpy sometimes. I don't know. Anywho. 3 advice cards for Cancer. 3 advice cards. Advice for Cancer. I'm clear, cool. Appreciate it. Awesome. 3 advice cards here. A little choppy. Okay. Boom. All right. So the 10 of Wands in the reverse. You need to allow yourself to heal. Don't fight the healing process. Okay. That's one of the things that a lot of us do. We kind of like, thanks Trisha for that super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's very easy for us to get addicted to these negative emotions, okay? To get addicted to it. We can't do that, okay? When you get cut, if you're peeling taters in the kitchen and you cut yourself, okay, there's a window of time in which this is going to be an open wound that hurts, right? Thanks, Psychic Lightworker, for that super chat. Appreciate it. So there's a window of time, okay? We can't just heal overnight. But guess what? Some of us have fun picking scabs, don't we? Why? Why do we like to pick our scabs? Don't do it. Leave it alone. Allow the healing process to unfold. And don't fight the healing process. That's the biggest thing that you can do. So easy for us to want to fight the healing process, dude. We can't do it. Can't do it. All right, Leo. All right, I got some people saying it's crystal clear, some people saying it's choppy. All right, so I guess if some people are seeing it one way and others are seeing it another way, then it just really depends. That depends on you, I think. I don't know. Anyway, Leo. 3 more shuffles, 3 more. Maybe I'll bring the internet router up here. I bet you if I set it right over there next to me, it'll be clear, won't it? All right, Leo. Woo, Leo got something new coming in here. Yep. Leo got something new coming in. But, of course, you still have, could be another Leo that you're dealing with. Look, check it out. This is new, baby. This is all new. This is new stuff here. Okay? Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. New stuff for Leo. That's good. Awesome. But you still have somebody from your past who watches you and keeps an eye on you and wants to reconcile. And I think you know this. It's a little bit draining, isn't it? It's a little bit draining when you just want to get on with your life, but you still feel this person's energy stuck to you like glue. You still feel it. It's icky and you feel it there. You know there's this other person's energy that's trying to penetrate anything new coming in here, Oh, man. Well, the person that it could have been a third party situation for some of you, but right now it kind of is an energetic third party that you're not inviting. All right. You've let go of this. You've completely let go of anything from the past. New things are coming in, but I still think you feel a little bit scatterbrained because you can feel this person throwing energy at you, dude. Oops. 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups reversed. Yeah, see? You're dealing with this person from the past was very like emotionally needy. And I really think this is the needy type of person. And maybe at one point in time you were willing to play that game, but not anymore. Like when you're dealing with somebody who's needy like that, you start to realize that void will never be filled. Thanks, Marina, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. But you start to realize that void will never be filled. And the harder you try to fill that void, you're never good enough. Nothing you ever do is good enough because we can't fill that void, can we? No, we can't. But I think you are dealing with that type of person here. But you've got something new coming in here, and it looks like it's going good so far. I don't see anything negative as far as that goes right now. What advice do we have? Advice. 3 advice cards. Advice, 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 advice. Three more shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. All right, Ace of Swords reversed, 8 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, so I wouldn't open up any communication. If there's somebody you're not in communication with, don't open communication. Don't do that. Right now, focus on your work and your finance, and always remember to take accountability for your own emotional state. Okay, so this involves emotional healing and work and finance. Those are the 2 things that we need to be focused on. Right now, if it ain't got nothing to do with my psychological and my emotional well-being, or my money, my finances, and my anything in my world, my own well-being, I don't have time for it right now. Maybe later, I just don't have time for it right now. I got no time for drama. All right? RL0, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. All righty, Virgo. King of Pentacles. No, not Virgo. King of Pentacles. Not 100% sure exactly how I feel about that just yet. There's several things that I could say about that, but I want to refrain right now until I see the rest of the spread here. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3 more. Four Pentacles reversed. Some of y'all are dealing with a Pisces. Could be a Leo. Okay, I do see communication coming in right here. Could be a Taurus. I do see somebody wanting to communicate. But I think it's being turned down. I think right now a lot of you, this feels like you were probably really pissed off for quite some time, weren't you? Rachel, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. You were probably pissed off for quite some time. It just feels like there was some anger involved here. But right now, for the most part, I think you're letting this go. But I think you've really come to terms with the fact that I hate to keep saying that these feel like cycles, but this kind of feels like a cycle. If this wasn't a cycle, you know that it would turn into one. Does that make sense? Thanks, Natalie, for that super chat. Appreciate it. If this wasn't a cycle, you know it would turn into one. Eventually. I do think this person wants to commit, though. I do think this person wants to commit. Yeah, they realize they fucked up some good. They realize they messed up. But now it's to the point where I think it's too late. It's too late here. Okay? They have a lot of things that they want to say. Both of you have a lot of things that you want to say to each other, but you're both kind of biting your tongues and holding back and keeping things to yourself. Both of you. Okay? And for good reason. You probably, again, for some of you, this was either a cycle or you know it'll turn into one. Okay? Some of you have been involved in toxic cycles before, and all the red flags that spell toxic cycle are right here for some of you. And you're just like, no, dude, not doing it, man. Not doing it again. Not doing it. So, yeah, as soon as this person realizes exactly what they did wrong and that they messed up on a good opportunity, they want to come forward. They want to come forward. But guess what? Guess what? You're like, nah, sorry, ain't doing it. Ain't doing it, man. It ain't happening. Okie dokie. Herky durky. What advice do we have? 3 advice cards. Advice for Virgo. Advice. Okay, the 10 of Wands in the reverse. All right, from now on, you know you're not required to take on burdens that aren't yours to take on, right? You're not required. If you choose to, I'm not saying don't help people. I know that sounds kind of mean. I'm not saying don't help people. What I'm saying is before I take on a burden, I'm going to assess. First of all, am I in the position to take on this burden? Okay, let's say I am. Maybe I am in the position to help you. Now, here's the most important part. If I go ahead and agree to take on this burden, I do it with no expectation. Okay, I'm not going to hang it over your head. You don't owe me anything. Okay, I'm not doing this because I want something out of it. So if I am going to make the decision to help you or take on a burden, first of all, I have to be sure that I'm in the position to do it, because if I'm not, I'm doing us both a disservice. And if I do, no expectations. No, you don't owe me shit. No, you don't need to pay me back. Okay? Don't forget to reflect on the past. Okay? Don't just let the past come to an end without really using all of the lessons that you obtained from the past to help you bring forth a better version of yourself in the future. All right, Virgo. All right, now, Libra. Libra. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2. Two more for Libra. 1 and 2. Boom! The Fool in the reverse. 3 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Page of Cups reversed. What the hell you got going on here, Libra? Good God. What the hell, man? Okay, are you still heartbroken, huh? Still heartbroken. Still haven't 100% healed. Okay? Judging by the Page of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Swords, dude, look, all right, I'm going to just go ahead and tell you straight up what I'm seeing right here. This looks to me like something that you're pretending you got over that you're not over yet. It looks like you're doing a good job pretending that you're over this, but you're really not. You're still fucked up on the inside. Okay? That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Crystal Clear, thanks for that super chat. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. You're doing a very, very good job making it look like you really have your poop in a group and your shit together and you're very independent and you're very, but you're not, dude. Look, you ain't over this. Come on now. Now that's cool. Again, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm not saying you're doing something wrong. It's just very important that we pay attention to what's going on in here. Because one of the biggest mistakes that we all make is that we think that the outside appearance, as long as I can fool enough people into thinking something about me, then that's what I'm going to experience. No. I could fool every last one of you into thinking something about me. But my results in life are telling the truth about me. Okay? Not what you think, not what somebody thinks about you, not how somebody perceives you, not somebody's opinion of you. Your results in life are telling the truth about you because the universe responds to what's really going on in here, not what people think. Okay? That's the only reason I'm saying this like this, okay? So, again, it happens, dude. It happens. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. Just don't neglect this in here. Okay, put forth the effort. All right. The person that you're dealing with here, though, to be 100% honest with you, I don't think they give a shit. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, okay? With the 9 of Cups energy right here, some of you are dealing with somebody who would rather be single, okay? If they wouldn't rather be single, even if they're off dating somebody else, which they could be with the 3 of Cups here, but they have this sense of independence, and could have been a third-party situation for some of you. Like I said, I think that for a lot of you here, there's somebody else in the picture, or maybe there was. But either way, the Fool is in the reverse. I don't think anybody is coming forward. Nobody's coming forward. Page of Cups reverse. Nobody's reaching out and communicating. And damn, dude, man, I really didn't expect it to be like that. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. All righty. 3 advice cards. Advice. 3 advice cards for Libra. Advice. Okay, the 5 of Swords. Look. 1, 2, and 3. Look, whatever path you're on right now, don't let nobody pull you off your path. Okay? Queen of Swords. So I do think that you are doing a very good job. With the Queen of Swords right here, the thing about it is there's nothing wrong with being factual and logical and reasonable, okay? But with the King of Cups in the reverse, we have to make sure that we have a healthy balance between logic and emotion, okay? Right now, I don't think that balance is very even right now, okay? See, it seems like we have 2 groups of people, logical people and emotional people. And it seems like the logical and the emotional people are always pointing fingers at each other, claiming that they're right and the other is wrong. Well, guess what? If that's your stance, if you're an emotional person who thinks logic is bad, and if you're a logical person who thinks emotion is bad, you're both fucking wrong. You're both wrong. The ultimate goal is to get logic and emotion to work together as a team towards the same goal. Okay, it's team effort. You're giving a rational and an emotional mind for a reason. Not to kick one to the curb and say that one's better than the other. That's stupid. Come on now. We need a healthy balance between logic and emotion. All right? Anywho, Scorpio. Scorpio, man. How my Scorpios doing? Speaking of Scorpio, check it out. The death card just showed its face. Some of y'all could be dealing with another Scorpio. We shall see. Queen of Cups. Okay, there's like a couple others here that popped out, but I'm not going to pull those. Queen of Cups, man. I'm hoping this is something new for you. Okay, it's really hard to say if this is like a new person or a current person, but either way, there's a lot of love here and a lot of emotion. Lots of love and lots of emotion, and it feels positive. It feels very good to me, okay? Feels very, very good. 4 shuffles here. 1, 2. 2 more. Boom. Some of y'all dealing with a Leo. Y'all working hard, huh? Whatever this is, some of you are working really, really hard on your money and your finance. Okay? Building a business, working towards a promotion, something like that. It could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. I do feel like you feel just a little bit scatterbrained though right now, don't you? Damn, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so whatever this path is that you're on right now, okay, this feels new. This feels new. For some of you, like I said, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Some of you, this is a financial thing. Okay, I really am not all that big on like finance readings and stuff like that unless you come to me and ask a specific question. But I do 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Some of you, you're building a business. Okay, some of you are doing very well financially. Others of you, though, even if this is like a love situation right here, which you're dealing with somebody new or current that you're very, very in love with, I see a lot of hard work, effort, and commitment being put into this, whatever it is. And you got a lot of success backing you. A lot of success right here. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. The person that you're dealing with here is, I think, is getting a little bit impatient. Okay? They're a little bit impatient, but they're doing a good job covering it up. Okay? So the type of person you're dealing with, and to be honest with y'all, this doesn't feel like a past person, I don't think. For some of you, it could be, but thanks for that super chat. I don't know how to say that. Sharma, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. For some of you, this could be a past person, but this feels very current or new. Very current or maybe recently new. That's kind of strange, man. It almost feels like it's lingering in the balance from new to current. But take it how it resonates. It could be a past person. This person is going through the motions of attempting to be patient, but on the inside, they're kind of imbalanced and very impatient. Okay, I think this person has a lot of trouble handling their own emotions. 8 of Swords reversed. Lover's card. Okay, could be a Gemini that you're dealing with, but this person feels an extremely intense connection and it knocks them off balance. Okay, again, could be a past person for some of you. If it is a past person, I do think that they still haven't quite moved on from everything bad that happened between the two of you. Okay, for those of you dealing with a past person, they're still holding a grudge. But for the majority of you, I think this feels like new/current. Okay, for some of you, it could be a twin flame connection. Not all of you. Not everybody is dealing with a twin flame. But even if it is not, the intensity level is equal. Okay, it looks like you got a lot of success back in you here. Success energy. The energy that would manifest success if you choose to harness it is back in you. Okay, let's get 3 advice cards here. 3 advice cards for Scorpio. Okay, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Don't cling so tightly to your money. Don't cling so tightly to anything, especially if it's something that's not serving you. And when I say not serving you, I know that that's kind of a cute little thing that we say in the spiritual community. This is no longer serving me. Guess what? Everything is serving you. The question is, what is this serving me? Okay? That's the question. What is this serving me? Is this serving me something that is going to help me grow and expand? Something that's going to motivate me and inspire me? Something that's going to contribute to my evolution? Or is it serving me doo-doo on a plate? You know, is it serving me a platter of doo-doo? It's not going to do anything but contribute to the descending of my vibration. So it's going to contribute to the tying me tighter to the karmic wheel and basically just slide me down the hill. You know what I mean? But it's very important that you trust the process, Scorpio. Thank you, Julia, for that super chat. Thank you so, so much. Thank you for that positive feedback, too. Thank you. So, trust the process. Trust the process as it rolls through. Okay? All righty. Sagittarius. Saggy-waggy. Sagittarius. Saggy-waggy. Ooh, okay. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, it could be an air sign that you're dealing with, but there's either very poor communication or no communication. This could be somebody in which there's silence between the two of you. Okay, let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Ooh, 9 of Cups reversed. Oh, come on now. Come on now. There's some emotional neediness happening here. Okay. Yep. This right here, I think for a lot of you, this is somebody in which there's silence. There's not a lot of communication between the two of you. Some of you, again, this is blocked communication. I think you're waiting to hear from this person, aren't you? Okay, it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, but the person that you're dealing with here, I think, is kind of concluding that this is a bit of a waste of time. Okay, so I really don't see them reaching out or coming forward. I do think that they have a lot of emotion for you, but I think that they feel like if I reach out and I try to talk to you, it's going to be a waste of time. Going to be a waste of time. And I kind of think you're the same way with the 5 of Swords reversed, 3 of Wands. Could be another fire sign that you're dealing with, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. But I think a lot of you are kind of taking a step back, and you know that there is no talking to each other without conflict. Okay? And again, as I was saying, what sign was that a minute ago? Was it Libra? I don't remember what sign it was. But earlier in the video here, thanks Mary for that super chat. I was saying that whenever you enter into a relationship with this, okay, the I need you to fill this void, nothing you do is ever good enough, you know? So whoever it was here, one, the other, or both of you are kind of like emotionally needy and lonely. So it's to the point now where we can't even talk without fighting. Okay, because you're not living up to your responsibility. Your responsibility is to fill this void in my heart. And if you don't do that, you're a bad person. Well, guess what? The reality is you can't do that, period. So nothing you do is ever going to be good enough. I'm always going to be mad at you. I'm always going to be angry with you. I'm going to blame you for everything because my empty void is your responsibility, right? So a lot of you know that this is sort of the dynamic that we're dealing with here. So you're taking a step back. You're taking a step back and you choose. I think, though, that the two of you were karmic partners. Okay, this was a karmic cycle, and the cycle is very much complete. Very, very much complete with the World card here. Okay, very, very much complete between the two of you. And the person you're dealing with understands that too. So what advice do we have? 3 advice cards. 3 advice cards for Saggy Wadgy. Okay, the Sun in the reverse. Be sure to find your own sense of happiness. Don't look to happiness anywhere out here. Okay, that's not happiness. That's pleasure. Do not confuse pleasure for happiness. Okay. Last shuffle, last one. Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon card. Okay. All right, some of you dealing with a Pisces here. All right, look, it's very important to get your priorities in order here. Okay. Just take a second look at your priority list. What is it that I really want? What is it that I really want? You know? Whatever that is, am I actually effectively taking the steps necessary to make that thing happen? Or am I chasing the wrong things? Am I pursuing the wrong things? Am I looking for the wrong things? You know what I mean? Just take a second look at your priority list, okay? Get your ducks together and your ducks in a row and you poop in a group and all that good stuff, man. Anyway, yes, the cycle between the two of you is very much complete. Okay, so the best thing that you could do is leave it complete and work on healing. Okay, leave it complete and work on healing. This is what will, if this was a karmic partner, this is what will complete the cycle. Okay, even if this wasn't a karmic partner and you don't do that, and you don't put forth the work necessary to energetically release this, they will be a karmic partner. You'll be back in the next lifetime trying it again. We ain't got no time for that, man. Come on, man. All right. Capricorn. 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 We got any Caparoos in the chat room? Okay. Oh, 7 of Wands. Okay. 4 shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more. Chariot card. 6 of Swords reversed. So somebody here is moving forward. The other person isn't. Okay. Thanks, Kathy, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Somebody here is moving forward. The other person isn't. Okay. And I think it's the other person. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Dude, look, hold up. Maybe it's both of you. Never mind. Jessica, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Because you have the 2 of Wands, they have the 2 of Swords. So I think both of you are kind of doing this, dude. But, all right, check this out, though. You have the King of Swords, they have the King of Cups. So I do think that they are more emotionally invested in this than you, okay? They have more emotions for this. They have more feelings for this than you. But both of you are moving forward. Like, you're probably, like, taking the actions. It looks like you've moved on, you know? Like, okay, we used to live together. I moved out, moved to another city, got a new job, you know? So did they. They moved out of the house. They moved to a different city, got a new job. It looks like you've moved on, but you can't quit thinking about each other, can you? You can't quit thinking about each other, okay? 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands. You're mirroring each other, okay? Air is the mirror image of fire. So you, for the most part, it looks like you've dropped this. You're dropping it for the most part. But here's the thing. You have to keep yourself really busy in order to purposely distract yourself from thinking about this person, don't you? Don't you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. But both of you are afraid to come forward because you're afraid of conflict. You're afraid of being attacked. Okay, there's a lot of, I'm on defense mode, you know? I'm on defense mode here. I'm afraid to reach out to you because I don't want to hear what you have to say. You might rip me a new one, dude, you know? What advice do we have? Advice for Cappies. Advice for Capricorn. Page of Swords, 6 of Cups reversed. And the Ace of Swords. All right, so I think it's time for something new to come in here, okay? But it's very important to understand that anything new that comes in, it's very important to heal from your past. Because I think a lot of you may accidentally take your frustrations from the past out on somebody new. Okay, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. You always want to leave that space open. Leave that space open, okay? If not, we can really accidentally throw some energy at somebody that doesn't deserve it, okay? If you, look, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you look and search and overanalyze and micromanage somebody hard enough, trying to find a red flag, you'll find one. You'll find one. Don't approach it like that. Don't look for red flags. If one pops up randomly, okay, then we'll deal with it. But don't go searching for red flags, okay? The universe will have no choice but to give you a red flag if you go searching for it, okay? I know at least one person needed to hear that, man. I know at least one person needed to hear that. Anyway, Aquarius. Aquarius, what do we got for Aquarius? Aquarius. Okay, the 6 of Pentacles. Cool. Not sure exactly how I feel about that yet. Could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it looks like there is, if you're involved with somebody currently, or this could be somebody new coming in here. okay? It feels either current or new. But whatever it is, I feel like there is a lot of teamwork here and equal give and take, and it looks like a lot of fairness here for the first time ever, right? A lot of you were dealing with situations in the past that weren't very fair, that were very one-sided, and this isn't. Whatever this is that you're dealing with here. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. All right, Queen of Wands could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. Could be a Virgo. Ooh, shooey, dooey, and Louie. Okay, could be an Aries that you're dealing with too. This could be a twin flame connection for some of you. I also have Pisces here. A lot of major arcana. Let's go through that one more time. Aries, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo. Okay? All right. So this person that you're dealing with here definitely feels an extremely intense connection. Very, very intense. I think it scares them too, dude. It scares them. They don't really know what to do because I think this person has been trying their best to shake this connection, but or at least like play it cool, but they can't. They're having a very difficult time, and I think they're afraid to open up and tell you how intensely they feel here. Okay. Again, I don't know. I guess it could be a past person for some of you. Take it however it resonates. This feels like for some of you, it could be past. Some of you, it could be current. Some of you, it could be new. I don't really know. Okay. Take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, just chuck it. Don't worry about it. It's not that important. Okay. Tina, thanks for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, let's see what this I got to see what this 10 of Swords is all about right here. Okay. Because if this is a past person, this person has given up. If it's a past person, you're not reaching out. Yep. Paige. Okay. So for most of you, I think this could be a past person here. Okay. Thanks, Yvette, for that super chat. Appreciate it. For a lot of you, this is a past person here. And I do think they still keep their eye on you. They still watch you. And they still feel this connection so intensely, it drives them insane. But they're throwing in the white towel. They're finally giving up hope on ever hearing from you again, or you all ever coming together again. You know what I mean? They're just relinquishing control. They're giving up on it. Right now, though, I do feel like, again, there are new things coming in for you here, though, with the Page of Pentacles. Some of you, it's new employment opportunities. Some of you, it could be like a business type of thing. But whatever it is, I think you're planning it out very, very slowly, and there's a lot of success behind whatever you have going on right now. Okay, a lot of success. Page of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. That's the card of victory and success right there, okay? And you're kind of doing a good job keeping to yourself for the most part. I think a lot of you are doing a real good job keeping to yourself. But yeah, past person here still can't shake the connection, but they've given up. There's nothing they can do about it. Nothing they can do about it, I guess, because you don't really seem like you're even interested. You don't even really seem like you're interested in hearing from them or talking to them. Or maybe you are, but you just absolutely refuse to come forward. I don't know. Anyway, what advice do we have? Advice for Aquarius. 3 advice cards. What advice do we have? Okay, 4 Pentacles, 4 shuffles. Two more. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, reverse, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, the 10 of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so whoever that was, it felt like the person you were dealing with at the beginning of the reading, but anything from the past, deuces. Let them win. If it was a battle between the two of you, like especially a battle of egos, let them win. Let them have it. Okay. Right now, I think you are doing the right thing by, I don't want to say stay closed off like to your detriment, but just stay to yourself right now. Stay to yourself, okay? Do the best that you can not to share with everybody your plans or what's going on. Just pick and choose who you open up to, okay? But do not try to be too independent to your own detriment, okay? Thank you, Heaven Shaw. Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Don't do it to your detriment, okay? If you actually need help, ask for it, okay? If help is offered to you, accept it, okay? Robert, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Last but not least, we are on Pisces. Pisces for the next week or so. Pisces, Pisces. Do, 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 do. All right, what do we got? Pisces. Let's get 4 shuffles for Pisces. 1, 2. 2 more. All right, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, so somebody here is getting tired of waiting. Could be another Pisces that you're dealing with. I also have Scorpio. Nobody's coming forward here, though. Nobody's coming forward. I feel like there's silence here, okay? There's silence. The person you're dealing with is, I see a massive loss of passion and interest. They're actually getting over this, okay? Any feelings that they do have or may have, or if there's anything left here, I do think that they are keeping it to themselves, okay? They're not really opening up and expressing a whole lot that's happening here. But you, on the other hand, I think are having a very difficult time transitioning on from this right here. Again, could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. But I do see right here that even through this, I think you have finally developed a very, very, very healthy relationship between your ego and your intuition, okay? And if anything, maybe that's what this taught you, okay? Maybe that's what this taught you with the Judgment in the reverse, okay? Because this was divine intervention between you and this person right here. It was, okay? But as much work as you did put in on this, and I think maybe you took a step back and we're waiting to see, there's a part of you that it's just like this internal battle. There's a part of you here that is having a very difficult time transitioning on from this. And there's the other part of you that knows you have no choice, okay? That's why I think that right there, this has been kind of like a spiritual workout for you, okay? It's been somewhat of an opportunity for you to sharpen your internal guidance system, because more often than not, if universe really wants you to become more in touch with your intuition and more in touch with that higher aspect of you, it'll put you in a situation like that where you have no choice. You have no choice. It is either your intuition or you die. Like either I listen to my intuition and what my inner voice has to say, or I'm done. Like one wrong move. And it's, you know what I mean? That type of rock bottom, situation. And I think a lot of you have learned to sharpen your intuition through this right here. But let me see here. What's that? Okay, the Tower in the reverse. Yep, see? And this is on your side. So I am going to go, this could be for the other person here, but they have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so this right here is all reconciliation energy. This is either a desire to rebuild this or the inability to move on or accept that it's come to an end. But at the same time, I think that another part of you is aware that it's kind of a good thing because you've learned a lot through this, haven't you? You've learned a lot through this. So nobody's coming forward, though. Nobody's coming forward. What advice do we have? 3 advice cards. Advice for Pisces. Oh, man, I try to say that every time I get a chance. A lot of my old catchphrases, I've kind of like let them go, you know. But I keep seeing that. That's one of them that keeps popping up in the comments. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so right now, it's very important that you don't take on too much. Don't take on more than you can handle, okay? Don't take on burdens that aren't yours to take on. Okay, it's very important to, and I was telling this to, I believe it was Virgo, I think, if I remember correctly. It's very important. If I'm going to take on a burden, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told them. Okay, and that's funny because they're your opposite. So that maybe that kind of goes in. I don't know. If I'm going to take on a burden, okay, it's very important that I consider a couple of things. First of all, am I in the position to take on this burden? Can I help you? You know, am I able to actually provide a service? Okay, let's say, yes, I am. Maybe I can help you. Now, this part is the most important part. I do it without expectation. I do it without expecting you to pay me back or without expecting to gain anything personal from this. Okay, that is the most important thing. So weigh those things out. The next time, maybe, oh, you want to help somebody out or do some good or spread some love, be sure that you're, first of all, if you're not in the position to do it, you're doing us both a disservice. You're fucking me up worse and yourself. Okay? But if you are in the position, do it without expectation. Okay? Do it without expectation. Right now is not the time to take any random arbitrary leaps of faith. Okay? If you're going to take a leap, plan it first, and then make sure you actually have the faith before you do it. That makes sense? All right, man. I feel like the messages all my signs needed to hear have come through. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the positive feedback and the likes and the comments and the super chats. Don't forget to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in and showing love, and I will see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good one.